today we are in the garden and I'm trying to get a like a arch built to grow. I think it'll be zucchini on. I've got all of the supplies here. I did not want to go and buy anything to do this with, so I just went around the farm and found like different pieces here and there to kind of put together that we already had to see if I can do this. I'm going to turn around and kind of show you how I'm going to put it together. I'm waiting for my son to get home to drive the post in the ground. I could do it myself, but I've been sick for a couple of days, still sick, but I'm just trying to like will myself to be better. I know that's probably not the best thing to do, but I've been cooped up in the house for a couple of days and I'm ready to be better. So I'm not going to go too crazy. I know my limits and I cannot drive those posts into the ground right now or I will go into a coughing fit. But I did, however, let me turn you around. I cut this wire in half and it left one little jagged end. So I think I'm going to bend that over like that. And then we've got this piece here that's a little wider, so I may end up having to cut it. I don't know if you can tell. And then I got a piece that rolled that way. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to flip these boxes over. My husband's going to drill holes in the bottom of them. And we're going to plant some of our zucchinis in there. And then on this side. And then we're going to use these that we had in our hoop house, or our like little makeshift greenhouse last year. I'm going to take two of these, one on the back side, one on the front side, to make a support, because I don't know that these would be heavy enough to support said zucchini. So I'm going to kind of level these out and get them where I want them at. That way when my son gets here, he can just put those down for me in the ground. And those little fence clip things, my husband or my son can take off. I don't even have the strength to pull those off. I actually had to get my girls to help me bring a couple of them over here, but I just wanted to be out the sunshine. It feels so good. Like, I'm hot, but it just feels good to be soaking up some sun and just being outside in the garden, even though I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, as soon as he gets home, I think I just got a notification that he just pulled up, so I'll get him to post or put those in the ground, and then we'll go from there. I also have some zip ties. Hopefully I can get those to work for me. I know that those are not just super secure, but it'll hold until my husband gets home and he can add something else to it if he wants to. I'll just see if he has any ideas. But for now, I'm just going to continue going like I am and see what happens. Alright, so I've got you hanging on my fence. I hope my phone doesn't fall and bust. But anyway, we got the post up, and now I'm taking this wire and I'm just going up and zip tying it as I go to the post. These are like my number one thing to have on a farm, like if you're trying to budget, because these things are cheap, but they hold a lot of weight. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to zip tie these. So I do not have enough wire to go across, so I'm gonna have to take a trip to the barn to fill I've got this little piece that might go about halfway, so I need to find one more to connect to it. So I'm gonna take a walk to the barn, see if we can find some wire. Sometimes there's some out here, but there was those little scrap pieces were actually over there by my flower building. So I scooped those up, used them, but I ran out. So I'd love to be planting something today, but I don't really know of anything that needs to be planted. I might plant some onions. I'm not sure if I can do that or not. So I don't know. And our little pond, mini pond that we made the other day is doing good, except for our little fountain quit on us. So we're gonna have to get another one of those. But we checked Amazon and they're only like at the most $20 for one. So we'll get another one of those another time. Almost to the barn. It's another thing I like about living on a bigger piece of property is my walk to the barn gets me steps in. So I'm getting stuff done around the barn or around the farm, but I'm also getting in my exercise. You see my face is red and sweaty. So here we are, stall, and I see the perfect piece. The only thing is I'm gonna have to cut that piece if I use it, which, okay, here's my dilemma. All right, don't let me die on this plastic. I slipped on this earlier. This is exactly like the green wire that's on there. So do I get this wire, cut it in half, make the perfect piece straight across, or do I take one of these that's already shorter and just use it? Because I'm not feeling that great today, I think I'm going to go for the easier route. We're just going to take this piece that I don't have to do anything to and just make it work. This is chicken wire, but it'll work just fine, I think. So let's take this back to the garden and see if we can finish our trellis. Okay, I got cut off, but so are those. But anyway, but I could move those, and so I may end up doing that. I'm probably about to go in the house and kind of redraw a little bit, just to kind of move some stuff around, because if I put my squash there, I can't remember exactly what one of these beds was going to be squash, but I could move it here because that's just carrots, and those could go anywhere out here. Those buckets could sit anywhere out here, and I would open up a whole bed to probably more tomatoes. So yeah, but anyway, there's the arch. I love how it turned out. I will probably spray paint it black to match the rest of the post and everything, and to match our fence. I spray painted the posts on either side of it, and then that fence was already black. But we gotta have a black and white theme, I guess you could say, going on. But anyway, so that's what I got done today. So I wanted to end this video here. We actually did end up putting another arch right here, but it's not complete. It is actually probably twice as wide as the other one, but this is going to be for the squash. So we're going to come through here. I just wanted to show you that I did paint it. It's not perfect, but I love how it turned out, and I hope that it works good for our couple of little zucchini plants that we have. So like I said, I'm just going to end the video here. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!